Well, it looks like I was right in my prediction about what was going to happen to Candace Owens after the insane drama between her and Ben Shapiro from a few months back, where I said that she was probably going to be fired from Daily Wire a couple months after she had her new baby, and that's exactly what is happening here. So we have Jeremy Boring, the CEO of Daily Wire, who just said this today. Daily Wire and Candace Owens have ended their relationship. It is now done. Something absolutely crazy happened yesterday that is probably one of the catalysts for why this all happened. So we're going to get into all of this and see what is going on. Candace Owens herself confirmed this today as well. The rumors are true. I am finally free. And that's a very interesting key phrase that she is saying there. I am finally free. She is free from Big Con. She is free from all of the nonsense in Daily Wire. And look, Daily Wire has done some good things. I've respected them for some of the good that they have done for the culture, such as, you know, what is a woman and things like that. But it would be foolish to ignore the truth about Daily Wire in that they are not really that America First. They're really not that conservative. And they also have a problem with free speech when it comes to certain things, which is exactly what happened with Candace Owens. And I just want to say this right now. Elon Musk, give Candace Owens the show that Don Lemon was supposed to have on X. That would be absolutely fantastic. She would bring in way bigger numbers than Don Lemon ever would. That would be huge for X, but there's a lot of replies against Jeremy Boring here. He's getting absolutely destroyed in the replies on this tweet. Saw this coming a mile away. Big Con is real. A very Hollywood move from Daily Wire. Big Con is real. Major W for Candace. 5 months ago, you said you didn't want to regulate her speech and she wouldn't be fired unless she broke the law or violated the terms of her contract. What changed? And back then when we talked about this, I was like, yeah, this is probably just complete BS. I can absolutely see Daily Wire firing Candace Owens. That is exactly what happened. So Jeremy also said this: after disrespecting gamers and getting crushed for it, they fired a black woman after the mob tried to cancel her. Daily Wire really is the new Hollywood. And this is why it is so important to not support studios like Daily Wire, because they are going completely the way of Hollywood, which is just pathetic to see. And instead support independent creators like EpicVerse, where we actually are genuine people who actually care about things like America First and conservative values and things like that. But it all kind of happened when the ADL decided to go after Candace Owens with this absolutely insane, disgusting hit piece where they said white supremacists and Holocaust denial. NF is praising Candace Owens' vitriolic anti-Semitism. It's hardly surprising, but it does set off alarm bells when bigoted people come together to push an anti-Semitic agenda. It adds fuel to the fire of hate. So Candace Owens responded to ADL by saying, I do not know NF, but you already know that. What I do know is that everyone can see what you guys are doing to me. Your pattern is well established and the world is waking up to it. My crime is having stood up for myself against your network of smears. She then also said this: my crime is that I do not believe that American taxpayers should have to pay for Israel's wars or the wars of any other country. That is it. And that is enough to make her an enemy of many, many people, including people at the Daily Wire. I will not change my mind. So the question is, what will you do to me next? The world is watching. Literally, she asked, what will you do to me next? And Daily Wire decided to respond the next day by firing Candace Owens. This is absolutely insane. Are you starting to wake up yet? Are you starting to see the picture of what is going on here? Now, look, I definitely have my own opinions about everything that is happening with the conflicts overseas. It's kind of a complex opinion, I guess you could say, when it comes to all of that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, Candace Owens is just someone who is actually willing to stand up for what she believes. She is someone who is willing to go against the grain, even if that means going against the grain of Big Con like Daily Wire. And that, of course, ruffled the feathers over at Daily Wire, and they could not have that. Does this mean that I agree with everything that Candace Owens says? Absolutely not. But the key thing to take away from all of this is that she is willing to stand up for herself, stand up again and go against the grain, even if that means going against the grain of Big Con, which is exactly what she has been doing. And that is something that I admire, and I think a lot of people should admire about her. And so with all that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.